Meet Sarah. She suffers from osteoporosis, severe depression, and a series of dangerous infections. What's her story? Some unavoidable medical tragedy? A rare disease? Actually, none of the above. Her problems are a result of elective treatments, facilitated by trusted adults. Let's start at the beginning. Sarah's been a tomboy her whole life, preferring superheroes over princesses. But it's not so simple anymore. Sarah's body is changing quickly in ways she doesn't understand and no one really explains to her. She finds a stack of books on display at school saying that some people are born in the wrong body. Some kids that look like girls are actually boys. Sarah talks to her parents. She uses terms they have never heard before: gender dysphoric feelings, non-conforming gender identities, non-traditional pronouns. She says she's a boy and has been all along. Her parents are overwhelmed and confused. Since they were in school, there has been a 920% rise in trans youth. Sarah is taken to a psychiatrist who prescribes her a series of hormone blockers, one of which is used in chemical castrations. The doctor doesn't have much of a choice since his network's code of conduct forbids any challenge to gender identity. At first, Sarah's parents are skeptical, but he asks a powerful question. Would you rather have a living son or a dead daughter? Besides, it's all reversible. 2 years later, the testosterone has bulked up Sarah's physique. Her voice is deeper, but she feels deflated, with little energy, and has head and muscle aches, which are disregarded as common side effects. The testosterone hasn't affected her growing breasts, so she is scheduled for top surgery. She has to keep going, right? This surgery leads to cosmetic complications. Fast forward to college and her fresh start as her truest self. But still unhappy, she researches bottom surgery. There are serious risks, but aren't the risks worth it? Completing her transition would make everything different. She's right about that. Now Sarah's 23 years old and should be in her physical prime, but her health has never been worse. She's needed 3 corrective surgeries, had 2 bouts of internal bleeding, and a parade of infections. No one told her the hormone blockers would decrease her bone density, or that bottom surgeries have a complication rate 40 to 70% higher than what is acceptable for any other medical procedure. She's on 3 different antidepressants. No one ever explained that those who've transitioned experience suicidal ideation at much higher rates than the general population. But of course she wasn't told those things. Transitional surgeries are a major financial asset, worth over $2 billion annually nationwide, and growing. Sarah considers speaking about her experience, but fears being labeled as hateful, bigoted, transphobic. And that's not her. Every year, thousands upon thousands of kids are ushered down the exact same path. The same medications, the same therapists, the same surgeries. The exact same risks await these kids. Who's going to tell them?